Hi guys, welcome back to the Resinator. Today I'm going to pour a couple of little Trinket bowls, heart-shaped ones, because you know it is Valentine's Day coming, Hallmark Day. But I'm not going to do usual reds because I've got some new colours from Create and Bloom, so I want to test them. So one of the things that I bought this month was Lou's new pigment collection called Monets Garden. And there are some stunning colours in there, but I've chosen a couple of the blues, and I have chosen Sky and Peacock. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this one a lot, and the reason why I've chosen those is because I've got some new glitter also. I'm trying to shake it up a little bit so that you can see. This is called Copper Kiss Sapphire Bite, and it is my absolute favourite. Now, I'm not sure whether you can see. It is a copper glitter and it's got little hints of blue in it. So I thought, I don't think I'm going to do this as a puddle pour. Excuse me, because I'm going to cough. Still getting over this really horrible cold, which was probably flu, to be fair. And it really kicked my behind. So anyway, this is my favourite glitter from Create and Bloom, and it's been out of stock for such a long time, and it's finally gone back in, so I've got some more of that. It's already covered in resin, so that's not a good start. So I have already mixed my resin. I am using Emoda 1:1 epoxy today. I haven't tried this resin before, so this is a test as well, because as you all know, Apex High Gloss is my favourite, but for little, I like to save that for the bigger pours. But these little ones, I like a nice, a cheaper, a good quality but cheaper resin, so I'm just trying this one out. So let's mix some colours. I'm not going to do it as a dirty pour, I don't think. No, don't think I will. I think I'll just add the different colours bit by bit. So let's mix. And now I know these are not open because they are brand new. So I've already got my knife out. Oh, that is so gorgeous. So first of all, let's scrape that and use what's on that, I think. Whilst it's good not to waste pigment doing that, I'm now covered in it. But yeah, it is what it is. So let's mix that in. Oh, that is gorgeous. And I have put this resin through the debubbling machine, and actually it's come out pretty good. There wasn't that many bubbles in it to start with, so yeah. Okay, so that is the, oh, Lou dropped it then, the Sky. And then the next one is going to be our Peacock. I think the Sky and the Peacock were originally in the advent calendar this year. I'm going to try and do the same again so as not to waste any pigment. I'll find a stick. It's probably too much for that amount of resin, but yeah, so these two colours, along with some of the others in the Monets Garden collection. I am covered in blue. The Monets Garden collection were in the advent calendar. Oh, look at that. My goodness me, that is stunning. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then this one is going to be glitter. Let's get my lid back on my knife. I'm just opening my glitter. I'm trying to just give it a little mix up a little bit to make sure that I get some of that blue going through it. I'm not sure if those little bits of twinkly blue are going to come out on the camera. I can see them. I'll mix this in and then I'll bring it up. I really, really hope you can see it. You might be able to see it a bit better on the stick. That is just gorgeous. Okay. So let's bring our moulds in. And I want a little bit in the edge. Going around the rim of this. Oh, yay. I've made a mess again. Right. Let's see if we can push that out a little bit to start with. Get some of that glitter moving. Now these moulds only take 30 mils each. So they're actually really cool because they can come out really effective as well. I've made some of these in the past and they've come out absolutely stunning. Let's go back in with a bit of glitter. I mean, these are nearly full already. And then back in with a load more. Peacock. There we go. Now, I might have enough. I've got a third one of these moulds and I may... Ooh, I don't know, it's going to be tight. Maybe I've got enough for the little square one. No, you know what I'm going to do? Yes, I know I'm off camera, Steve, sorry. I am going to put the rest of these in my puffy heart mould. So let's slide these over. I have got a drip skull by the side of me, but the most recent layer is blues. So I don't want to really put more blues on top of that. Right, okay. This mould is filthy. Absolutely filthy. I love how these colours are moving. Right. So let's go with these small ones. A little bit in each one of each colour. Now with this mould I usually have to persuade the resin to go into the little bail hole, so I'm just finding something pointy enough to do that. That ought to do it. once you get a little bit of resin in there all the way around, it then flows. But when you've got chunky glitter, sometimes it blocks and stops it from flowing through this little gap. So I'm just moving some of that glitter. There we go, it's filling up now. I don't know if you can see it flow in you sort of have to give the resin a path, if you know what I mean. Beginners probably wouldn't know what I mean, but those that work with resin will know exactly what I'm talking about. Can you see I'm drawing a little path and then it just flows in? I really hope that you can see that. I'm going to do it here and then move quickly, and then hopefully Steve can zoom in on that. There we go. They're looking pretty. I wonder if I've got enough to fill up one of the big ones. Let's see. Probably not now I've said that, but this Emoda 1:1 seems to be a low to medium viscosity. It flows very nicely, I have to say. And now in with our last bit of sky. And again, I'm going to give the resin a little path to flow into. There you go. Put a tiny bit more in that to get a little bit of a dome on it. There we go. They should come out quite pretty, but I really, oh, look what that one's done. They've all pulled into the middle. That is actually really cool. Right, hopefully there's no issues with bubbles in there, because I really don't want to disturb that. Right, okay, so I'm going to get this curing machine on and I will see you back for the demold. These are all cured now and I'm going to demold the extras first. Oh wow, that's cool. Now if I bring this up, I can see really well the little blue speckles in that glitter. So I really hope that's coming out on camera now. That is so pretty. Oh, now that's come out interesting because the glitter hasn't... Now, if I remember rightly, I poured the Peacock in this first and then put glitter, and it hasn't sunk all the way through. That's really cool. Oh, I think this one might be one of my favourites. And then you've got a little bit of the glitter across the edge there. That's really cool. And the same with this one. I like what that's done actually. Yeah, they've come out really awesome actually. Okay, let's move those out of the way while we get to the main feature. Oh wow, that is stunning. That is gorgeous. Let's do the other one and then I'll bring them both up. This one's a newer mould than the other one. It's a little bit less stretchy. There we go. Oh, they are gorgeous. Right, let's bring them up. I really, really love those colour choices. So pretty. I really love those. So to recap, that was Peacock pigment paste, Sky pigment paste, and then the glitter was Copper Kiss Sapphire Bite. I am absolutely thrilled to bits with those. They are gorgeous. So if you like what I'm doing, please pop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a couple of little clicks, it's free, and it really helps me grow the channel. Links to everything that I've used in this project will be down in the description, along with links to my Amazon wish list and to buy me a coffee. There's also buttons down there to join the channel as a member and the super thanks button, and everything that comes in from all of those goes straight back into the channel. Thank you to all of my members and subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are fantastic. And all that's left to say is thank you, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.